those last 2 or 3 touches in the box, and we'll be doing good.
And that's the hardest part of soccer, those last 2 or 3 touches in the box. And we see that at all levels of soccer, just to try to find a good shot. And so far, Fort Lewis haven't found it, but they will as they come across the half line. There's a lovely pass by Halenga back to Shisler, a little header on by Egbom, but unfortunately Halenga was upfield when that happened, and so the ball rolls harmlessly into the box, picked up by the keeper for Mines. Here's the Mines keeper holding the ball. She's going to punt into the teeth of this wind, and it's up in the air. It's going to land right in the centre circle. The Mines player is tallest, and she gets the header, but couldn't direct it to anyone, so it runs to Welcome, who goes to Romero with a left foot there to Stridle, who's always standing out on that touchline, making herself available for a pass, and that's good play by her. And now it's back with Tegmeyer from Egbom. Tegmeyer's only about 25 yards out, strikes the ball into the box. Halenga can't catch up with it, and once again it's that last pass, Lauren.
Yeah, that last pass there, Haley Halenga was there, and Tegmeyer slipped that ball through, and she was through the back four, but just couldn't quite catch up to it, and the keeper made an easy save.
Fort Lewis, just wonderful possession here, and they keep working it into the box, looking for those quality shots. But Mines have the ball off the punt, and they are way out near the bleachers there on that western side of the field, trying to get something here. That's good play by Mines to turn away from Tegmeyer. That's a tall player, that midfielder, that number 2, and oh no, it's not number 2, it's number 12, as they hit it into the top of the arc, but headed away by Welcome, that young player. And what a beautiful header, to head it straight to advantage to Stridle, the other freshman, now to Halenga. Halenga goes back to Benavides, who toe pokes it back to another freshman, Romero. Beautiful pass again by Fort Lewis to Stridle. She's going to just send it across the middle of the field to the freshman, Tegmeyer, and she's looking around for a pass. No, she's going to spin away, goes backwards into the centre of the field for Riley, coming forward to offer a pass, and gets it now to Shoemaker. Shoemaker's looking for Benavides, finds her. Nice trap, has to get away from an opponent, does so, goes back to Shoemaker. Fort Lewis in defence again here as they pass it around the back. Man, once they get possession in the back, they keep it, does Fort Lewis, as here comes Welcome, running up towards the half line, strokes it towards Stridle. Stridle first time, couldn't find Egbom, and just booted out of trouble by Mines. That pass goes about 60 yards, but doesn't find anybody except Shoemaker, the Fort Lewis freshman defender, and she doesn't see anyone vertically down the field, so she goes horizontal to Riley, and now across to Welcome. Welcome with a nice little pass to the other freshman, Romero, who's fought away into the starting lineup for this team, and now to Stridle, touches it to Egbom, who's worried by an opponent and kicked out of bounds. It'll be a Fort Lewis throw-in.
Boy, this possession's going to wear on Mines eventually. It's all Fort Lewis, and eventually these guys are going to start tiring out.
And here's Halenga. He tries to cut around a player, but that Mines player gets the ball, but it runs away from her. Almost goes out of bounds for a corner kick, but Halenga's got it for the throw-in. He throws it beautifully to Tegmeyer, who can't quite get it. She's the shorter player of those 3 there, and Mines do come away with it, but it's a bit of a mess down there in defence. That might let Fort Lewis in, but it's all gone all the way back to the centre circle, and Welcome is very conservative here. Might have gone forward, but it goes out wide to Shoemaker. Fort Lewis, nice possession. Benavides is going to spin away from her opponent, goes backwards to Riley, right on the half line. That defender Riley sends it up towards Tegmeyer, but put her in a little trouble there, did Riley, but quickly recovers as Welcome comes in to help out, when Fort Lewis looking at a fraction of trouble there, but beautifully repossessed by Fort Lewis, and now it's with Stridle, stabbed back to her on the 1-2 by Egbom. Can the Stridle get possession of this? No, she runs into her opponent, both players appealing for the ball, but it will go to Mines. That's a throw in, a kind of a pass here, just sort of bang it up into the middle of the field. Luckily it does run to a Mines player, but she has to go the wrong direction, and is now about 10 yards behind the centre stripe as the fullback comes up for Mines. That's the number 2 running across the half line. Can she slide a pass in? No. Good pressure by Fort Lewis to force a bad pass there as the ball's getting ping-ponged around the middle of the field. It's with Mines. They're about 40 yards out, now about 30. There's plenty of defenders back. They send it out to their left winger, the number 7. She's going to go horizontally. Oh, that could have been a hard shot there from the 18. The player decided to dribble for Mines, but here's another opening for Mines. A shot from about 25 yards out. Slides off that player's foot and misses the goal by about 10 yards.
Well, that could have been a little dangerous there. That Mines player, when she first received the ball, and just inside the 18-yard box there, she had a little space.
I thought she was going to hit it.
If she had maybe pulled that ball across the front of her, she could have taken a right-footed shot there, and she was in good position.
She chose to dribble, Lauren, to set up a better shot for herself, but that was the wrong decision as it turned out, because that let Fort Lewis back in. As here's the goal kick, and Schizler has it. She spills it over to Mines. They are about 40 yards out. They poke it into attack again, but Shoemaker's got it right on the 18, tries to clear the ball, ricochets into the Mines player, who's going to kick it into the box to absolutely nobody, and Schmelzy comes out, almost a mix-up between her and Riley, but Schmelzy goes down right at the feet of a Mines player and makes the comfortable save, sliding on the ground.
We couldn't hear it up here, but I'm sure Schmelzy called Riley off there. She knew she was going to make that play.
Good call, Lauren, as here comes the ball into the box. There's a half chance. No, Halenga couldn't get it, so it was 1 against 3, and that Mines player quickly saw Halenga. The ball spills off her as she makes the throw in, but it still goes to Halenga. Oh, what a beautiful pass from Strider to Halenga. She's outside the box, but she's trying to find Benavides in the box. Can't do that. Mines under pressure, kick it out of bounds.
Yeah, with this win, that ball that Schmelzy kicked there went about 80 yards. It one hopped, and Halenga was gambling and almost got on the end of that.
Here's a big throw in from Halenga, but all she can find is the head of a Mines player. That player hits it right back to Halenga, who's going to pass to her compatriot forward there, and that is Egbaum. The ball, as she tries to turn it, gets away from her. Here comes Mines again. They're still deep in defence, passing a little better, our Mines. And now it's over the head of Romero, but that Mines player, the winger, is going to get it, but she's way out wide, now dribbling towards the box. Can Romero stop her? She goes right around Romero. Here's going to be a shot coming in from a hard angle, but luckily at the last minute, Welcome comes in and blocks that ball out of bounds.
Yeah, so that'll be a corner kick for...
Corner kick, not a bad one either. A little too close to the goalkeeper though, only about 2 yards off the line, and that allows Schmelzy to come in and make a comfortable save. And she rolls it underarm out to Stridle, who showed for the ball beautifully, and she's gone to Egbaum. Here's a counter attack by Fort Lewis. Schistler's available way out wide, and she gets it from Benavides. We need some more forwards in the box. Schistler's going to have to dribble into the box, no one to pass to. Poked away. Here 0-0 as Schistler takes a goal. A beautiful one, almost headed to Halenga, but Stridle is in the back. She hits it out of midair into the goal.
Boy, that was absolutely beautiful cross there by Erica Schizler, and that is another assist for Erica Schizler, and it just went over Haley Halenga's head, and Stridle was right there, just, probably, 12 yards out, and on the far post, maybe a little closer than that, 8 yards out, and was able to use her inside of her foot there and just chip that ball right in it, and it did hit the top of the...
You can see it going up, but luckily it just caught the underside of the crossbar and went in, and it's Fort Lewis 1, Mines 0, as Halenga's taken down. No foul there. Bit of a surprise, but the referee said play on, and it's with Tegmeyer, the freshman, to Benavides, and now back to Stridle, the goal scorer. She traps the ball nicely inside the line, and it ricochets off a Mines player out of bounds. That'll be a throw-in to this young freshman who in the last couple of games has scored. That's her third goal, and great performance here by the young player Stridle, as it goes to Halenga, who tries to spin around a player, and she lets the ball
position here to, probably just take a shot right on goal.
Yes, and the trick is here, Lauren, as we see in all levels of soccer, to keep that ball low enough so it goes under the crossbar. And let's see, the referee has set the wall back now. There's about 4 players in the wall, only Halenga on the free kick, so let's see if she's going to be taking it all right. Everyone else lined up on the 18, and Halenga's going to hit it hard, and it's a beautiful chip too, and it's on frame, but the keeper moves to her left and makes a comfortable catch on her chest.
Yeah, she put it on frame, and the keeper made a good save there, so it was a pretty routine save. However, I'd like to see, anytime you can put that ball on frame, that's good.
Well, absolutely, and there's Halenga earning another free kick as she goes up for a header right in the middle of the field. As she's hit in the back by the opponent, down goes Halenga. She's up again right away, she's fine, as the referee says, yes, that's a free kick. And Fort Lewis have the ball. They are right about a yard ahead of the half line, and the defender, freshman Welcome, comes up to take that. Let's see if there's a pass on here. Yes, there is. Out to Stridle. Oh, she missed it completely, and Mines have it. No fault to Stridle. That ball was just hit inaccurately there by Fort Lewis, as Mines have the ball right in the centre circle. Here they come forward again. They're a goal down, Mines. Let's see if they can do something on this attack. The number 7, the midfielder, has it, stroking it towards the box. Number 10 tries to get into the box, but there's 2 players there for Fort Lewis. She gets past the first one, but not the second. It ricochets to Schmelzy, but it must have ricocheted off a Fort Lewis player, and the linesman has said it's out of bounds, and that means it's a corner kick.
A good 20-some minutes there by Stridle.
That's one of the best 25 minutes I've seen of any player this season. What a brilliant session by Stridle, not only to score a goal, but to have that many touches and passes. Fabulous. Courtney Hull's on the field. I think she's a junior, is Courtney Hull. Here's Shoemaker with the ball, though, and she's making a long throw into the box. Possibly a head-on by Halinga, but it goes to Eggbom, who has to go backwards, and now Shoemaker's going to dump it in. Oh, it's a beautiful pass, too, but the tall player there is Mines, heading it out. Oh, that was a beautiful ball, landing on about the 7-yard line. Fort Lewis couldn't get on it. Fort Lewis attacking again. There's Shoemaker again, trying to go to Benavides, can't find it. Oh, it ricochets back to Benavides. Let's see. Oh, she's going to spin away and go backwards to Riley, the defender, who's over the half line by about 20 yards now. She's going to just dribble it and go down that right-hand channel. No, now she's turning around, goes to Schizler. Fort Lewis trying to slip Halinga into the box and does so. Halinga gets the ball but couldn't get any weight on it, just slips it across to Eggbom. Fort Lewis still in with a chance here. And Benavides pushed off the ball, and the referee said that's fine, it was shoulder to shoulder as Mines come away with the ball. Man, that was a great play by Fort Lewis.
Yeah, we looked really dangerous there inside the box. We were just that one final shot there, otherwise it'd be 2-0 right now.
Here's Mines coming away. They're fighting hard, our Mines. They're a goal down, but they're passing way out to that western side of the field, looking for the winger, but that winger couldn't catch up with that ball, hit way too hard. That has gone out of bounds in front of the hot dog stand over there, and that is a throw-in to Fort Lewis. Romero has the ball, the freshman. She's going to throw it right down that channel. That's safe. It bounces one on the ground before anyone can get to it. Headed on by Halinga. Nobody there for Fort Lewis. It's going to go to the Mines fullback. And Tegmeyer slipping in to intercept that pass. But nobody forward for Fort Lewis as Mines are able to get it back to the keeper. The keeper hits it first time off the ground. And it goes straight up in the air and ends up with Eggbom right on the 20-yard line. Can she toe poke it to Schizler? No. But that results in a trip as Eggbom went down trying to toe poke that ball.
Saturday, 5 o'clock at the Irish Embassy.
Alrighty, what a great chance to meet these Fort Lewis team players at the embassy. Here comes Mines. There's a nice pass way out wide, though, as Shoemaker tries to close down her opponent. Oh, that's good play by Shoemaker, using a body. Man, that's a textbook way to use your body in soccer and just work that player off the ball. It does ricochet to Mines, though. They might have a shot coming up here from about 24 yards out. There's the shot, immediately blocked by Welcome. Here's the first valid shot of the afternoon by Mines, straight into the arms of Schmelzy. And a good hard shot too, but Schmelzy was in place.
Yeah, she struck the ball nicely, and it had a bit of a curve on it too, but it curved right into Schmelzy. So I think we were fortunate there that was such a routine save.
Yeah, a long way out to shoot in soccer, 24, 25 yards, but that Mines player hit it very, very well. And had that been on that near post, it might have scored.
Yeah, on that near post, that would have been dangerous.
Okay, here's Fort Lewis. Benavides striking it into the penalty, right near the penalty spot. Couldn't find Schizler, but it's back with Halinga. She's going to put it into the box, looking for Hull. Hull's going to get their first strokes towards the keeper, though, and the keeper dives and gets the ball just before Schizler gets there. Another great attack there by Fort Lewis. Fort Lewis with 13 minutes to go in this first half. That's 13 minutes to go. It's Fort Lewis 1 and Mines 0. The number 7th ranked team in the nation is leading here over their opponent Mines on a goal by Stridle and the assist by Schizler. Number 2nd in the nation is assist is the captain Schizler, as Mines come down that western channel going forward there, that right hand channel. The player falls over and Fort Lewis take possession again. It's Schizler with the ball in the centre circle. She's going to go safely back to Tegmeyer, who already knew where she was going to pass it before she got it, and it went straight to Shoemaker, the freshman, and she's going to look for that return pass from Benavides, but the Mines player knew it was coming and intercepted that ball. Makes a blind pass. Tegmeyer makes a beautiful save out of mid-air. Beautiful trap that is, and drops at her feet. Now it's with Shoemaker running down that right channel. It's with Schizler, who fakes inside, now goes outside. Now she's going to cross it. Oh, what a beautiful shot. And Halinga tries a very trick back heel into the goal. It comes back to her. She shoots. It's off the crossbar. And the referee... Wow, that was so close. Fort Lewis leading 1-0 here, and they are playing brilliantly, Fort Lewis. This is a beautiful display of soccer, and there's an example again as Eggbom goes to Schizler with beautiful pass, but Schizler hits it a little too hard from about 40 yards out, trying to slip Halinga into the box, couldn't do it, and the ball runs to the keeper. We have about 12 minutes to go in this first half. John Mahoney and Lauren Wickstrom with you, and we are broadcasting live Fort Lewis soccer from Turks Field, and it's Fort Lewis 1 and Mines